Hi guys, welcome back. I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and attention that I'm getting on the last video. I talked about the current job market and unemployment and all that. So today I figured I'd hop on and share some tips and tricks that I use to get hired again after being laid off for only 3 months. I am very lucky to say that I was only unemployed for 3 months, which is a huge blessing, especially in today's job market. So if you are struggling with applications and kind of feeling run down, I hope these tips and tricks help you. Very first tip would be to never say no to a conversation. I was able to network a lot at my old job, and I created a lot of relationships with professional people in the same kind of line of work that I was able to reach out to on a personal level after I was laid off and kind of give them an update on my employment situation and let them know I was looking for new opportunity. With that being said, I know a lot of companies are not as lenient with like you reaching out to previous clients, and they make you sign paperwork upon exiting the company. And with that, the loophole is going to be LinkedIn. As a reminder, if you're reaching out to people that work with your previous employer, trying to look for opportunities within their companies or their network, even if something terrible happened at your old previous job, never bring it up. Don't mention your old company at all. Don't say anything negative. Just say, yeah, this happened and I'm looking for my next step kind of thing. Which segues into the next tip, which is LinkedIn. If you are applying on LinkedIn and you're just using the easy apply, chances are it's not going to go anywhere. That easy apply button is so deceiving because it may seem like it's an easy application because all they need is your first and last name and your resume, but that probably means that there's 100 different applicants for a very niche position and they're not actually reading the applications. It's probably AI that's going through them, so it kind of narrows the scope of who's getting actually hired. My biggest tip on LinkedIn is to always send the recruiter or someone from the company a message. So I know with LinkedIn, the non-premium version, you get like 5 per month, so use them wisely. But if you upgrade to premium, they're unlimited. When I say like send a note, it's like when you send your connection or after you follow someone from that company, just send a quick like, hey, my name is XYZ. I know you from this. I applied for this position and I'd be open to a conversation for more. Telling your future employer that you're just open to talking about different opportunities will speak wonders because even if you don't get that application that you applied for, they'll probably have tons more waiting. And even if they don't have any open opportunity within that company, they probably have other resources or other companies or other friends that they could connect you to. That's definitely how I started building my network. I never said no to a conversation. I mean, I was talking to people every single day and I booked like calendar meetings every single day, just to expand my network. And even if I knew that that conversation wasn't going to go anywhere, at least it was an extra person that knew my first and last name, my professional work history, and if they found something that could be a good fit, they would let me know. My third tip is specific if you're applying to a very specific job role or a very specific like career line of work that aligns with your degree maybe, is to alter your resume. So if you're looking at a job posting and there's like job responsibilities, put it in the chat GPT and say, hey, can you condense these responsibilities into like 5 or 6 bullet points? And then I would copy and paste those bullet points into my previous work history to match the vocabulary. For example, if the job posting said the exact words organized with Excel, my resume would also say organized with Excel. This is very important because if my resume said something like good with Excel and my application was going through an AI reading process, it would not pick up even though the word organized and good are like the same thing. Nowadays, they're using artificial intelligence to feed through resumes and job applications, so it's looking for the exact wordage that's from the job listing or the company website. This is probably the most exhausting part about job applications is changing your resume for every single application that you submit, but it definitely helped me land more interviews and more conversations with people. If you take anything away from this video, make it be this, like your resume has to match the job posting of what they're looking for. Okay, this tip is very specific if you got laid off in your last job, but a lot of employers will ask you like why you left your previous company or why you're looking for a new opportunity. And instead of just saying like, yeah, I got laid off and I need a job now, I would always alter it to say that like why the company was going through layoffs because every company has a reason for laying off so many employees. So I would go through why the company was restructuring, why they were going through layoffs, and how that would affect my role if I still was with that company. And with that role change at my previous company, it wouldn't exactly align with my future career goals. And that's why it wouldn't have worked out regardless on if I was laid off or not. Like that company wouldn't have been my perfect fit. And I think that changing of wording was a lot more like positive to my future employer and made it seem like I wasn't just like looking for any job to fill the spot now. Like I still wanted to work within that field of work. I just didn't love the company that I was currently with. Lastly, if you're starting in an entry level or a managerial position that's like not director or executive level, my biggest tip is that if they ask you what your skills are, always say that you're coachable and you have to learn and you're open to learning and you're open-minded, because at the end of the day, like, your superiors are going to be the ones interviewing you. It's the people that are going to pass you on to another team, and they want to know that if they hire you, you're not going to be like super set in stone on your ways. You're going to be open to learning and open-minded and just a good asset to their team overall. A lot of that feeds into personality hiring too. If they notice that you're just a good personality fit, that could also land you an offer, compared to just like not having enough experience. So in your interviews, I would definitely focus on being well-rounded and approachable and friendly. Even if you're not going into customer service focused roles, it's good that your team knows that you're well-rounded and friendly so they could see that you're a good fit for their team. Okay, and that is wrapping it up. I know this video was pretty short. I try to make most of my YouTube videos pretty short because I feel like nobody wants to watch long videos. But if you want me to go into detail about any of these tips or talk about something more in detail, just leave a comment below or a suggestion and I'll make a video. Good luck, guys. I hope these tips were helpful, and just a reminder to keep applying, keep going. The job market is terrible right now. You are not the problem and you're doing amazing. Bye.